Wasteland 3, the new details from Fargo and Chris Keenan. Fargo and Chris Keenan spoke with journalists Heatstreet, from which we chose the most important and new part of the Wasteland 3, campaign financing, which is now being actively pursued. According to Fargo, the new game series will raise important questions for society, and Wasteland 2. One of them is, who are you to tell us what is right, what is good and what is bad? And this applies not only to communicate with the NPC, but the player's behavior. Players will be able to behave as they please and choose the dark side the scenario of the game allows it. And nobody will forbid you to ignore the call for help or, on the contrary, help him to disappear from the map. Nobody will limit the player's choice, or to reduce it to only two options. Once confirmed complete freedom of action. Wasteland 3 is going to raise the subject of morality. As an example, Fargo led the TV series The Night of and Narcos. For those who watched, in the second season, the military kills him to convey the message to Pablo Escobar and to scare him. It is possible that in Wasteland 3 we will have to choose the path of violence to achieve the bright future, our post-apocalyptic snow-covered world. The end justifies the means? Chris Keenan, producer for Wasteland 2 and one of the creators of Wasteland 3, focused the attention of the journalist on the fact that RPG is developing a post-apocalyptic world, and the familiar laws will work differently. Chris explained that the society developed and adapted to the surrounding conditions, so the game world will be unknown to players. Fargo and Keenan also drew attention to the fact that the Wasteland 3 is an adult game. As for the dialogue, and the setting and behavior of the characters. The example Fargo brought movies The Road by Cormac McCarthy novel and a series of Mad Max. The world picture becomes more gloomy and depressing, and the snowy wasteland just will not make players happy. Bright colors. Currently, until the end of the crowdfunding campaign, Wasteland 3 remains 15 days, but the number is slowly but surely approaching $3 million. Let me remind you that the game's release on PC and consoles of the current generation will take place in late 2019. Wasteland 3